Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and you are watching Dr. Han's Pharmacy Classroom with Dr. Han.
Innovation in Learning and Teaching Online Series 1.
Mm, if you're familiar with my channel, this looks different, right? Yes, I'm in a much nicer room today and I am going to share with you a different topic. So today we are going to talk about 5 different learning tips that can be helpful in learning from online courses. Now, if this is your first time watching my channel go through contents in related to pharmaceutical and biomedical sciences. I also do reviews on different online courses on different platforms, as well as giving out learning tips and tricks that can hopefully help students to be successful in their study. If these are the topics that interest you, please subscribe to my channel and I update on every Sunday and Tuesday 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Alright, so today's topic is a little bit chit-chatty and I hope you can stay for as long as you can, and I'm going to go through 5 different learning tips and tricks that can hopefully help you in the upcoming fall. Now, during the past week, I've received various communications from administrators at the university telling me or telling all the faculty that in the upcoming fall, be ready to deliver some of the content online. Okay, despite that, we may still do some face-to-face interactions and teaching, but and unavoidably something will have to be delivered online. So as a student, you will need to be ready to learn online again in the fall semester. Yeah, I know you don't like that. You don't like learning online because you're just not used to the format. You like seeing the instructor, but this is unavoidable. So here we in the early June, okay, we are still about 2 or 3 months away from the fall semester, and hopefully, if with this amount of a time, students can be ready for the fall semester online learning. And here I'm going to give you 5 tips, okay, as a student, yes, as a student point of view, and how these will be useful. Now, actually, for those of you that don't know me, and actually very few people know the fact that I am a full-time student as well. I'm taking classes. I'm actually in a master program uh, related to learning how to write creatively, creative writing master program. So I am a student as well. So I am speaking to you as a student right now. So I totally understand how to learn online because my program is mostly online right now in terms of creative writing, and I've been doing fine with it. So I'm going to share my experience with you all. Now, the first tips, okay, is that you need to have a daily planner. Now, any good instructor should be putting their assignment schedules on a calendar that is on some type of learning platform, type, Live or D2L, whatever, Blackboard, whatever things that your institution is using. And yes, there is a calendar there, but it is very, very helpful for you to actually transcribe those events down to your daily planner so that you know exactly what is going on. And chances are you're not only going to have one online course, you're going to have multiple courses. Keeping things straight in one page on your planner actually is very helpful, okay, to get things organized. Of course, you need to transcribe things correctly, and it is important for you to double check with your classmates and friends, and so that none of you will be making these mistakes that can potentially costly. Now, the second tips that I have for you is to actually set aside an amount of time every day for dedicated for you to study. I know you have your personal life, you may also be working as well, but if you are a full-time student, okay, if you're watching me as a full-time student, the most important thing for you in your current life is to get your coursework done, okay, get your coursework done and graduate, right? So you need to set aside amount of time. For example, if you're taking 15 credits a semester, you need to set aside at least 15 hours per week to just go through the content. You should also add additional time during the week for you to actually understand and digest those content as well. So that is my word of advice as a student. I practice those things as well. I set aside give a given amount of time for me to go through and do the actual work assignments. So that is important. Now, my third tips for you is to actually attend virtual office hour the instructor that is holding. Now I'm speaking as an instructor. Now I personally hold virtual office hours for all my students and all my classes at least 1 hour a week. It could be more depending on if there's an exam or not. So for students, you should always take these opportunity. You should always take advantage of this opportunity, to hop online to those office hours that actually do a little bit of chit chatting and interactions with your instructor. Now you're not seeing your instructor already, so these little hours are the only time you can have live feedback in addition to email communications. Emails, it's great, but sometimes going back and forth with typing, something could be lost, misunderstood in a way. So actually hopping on there, getting a live feedback can be useful, especially before exams. Now you may wonder, you may think, I don't have any questions, I understand everything, so I don't need to. But actually, go on once a while. You would be surprised, what type of experience you get from it. So trust me, from an instructor standpoint, I often give out really good things, good tips during those sections. So trust me in this case. Now, the number 4 tips is to form support group. Yes, support group. Now, you may be a person that prefer to study alone. I just don't get along with people to study, and sometimes it's hard, to study in a group. I understand that, especially during these, isolated time where the only group interaction maybe through Zooms or any other online streaming communication platform. So studying in a group is hard, but what I'm referring in this case is actually a support group, where you can cheer each other up. Yes, it's that simple. Well, you're not seeing your friend already in class, and having a support group through some type of a online chat or even text messaging through your cell phone can be very useful to keep your morale up. Now, actually, I am in a cohort with my creative writing classmates, and we always text each other just to ask each other, how are you doing? Are you on this or that? This way I can actually keep everyone on progress and having a good support. That is beyond your imagination. That's how I feel like. So form a support group. That's my advice. And number 5, lastly but not least, is actually set aside some time for you to take break. Yes. Well, I told you earlier on, you set aside of a time that where you go through a material, but after that or in between that, you need to have some time to take break. Taking break is actually very important for you to rejuvenate yourself, clear up your mind. You could be reading a book of your favorite, or watching an episode of your favorite show, and these activities actually decrease your pressure, decrease your cortisol level in some way that makes you feel relaxed, and you're charged again. You're recharging yourself so that you can hop back onto your course material and start again and be focused again. So definitely, absolutely take breaks. Alright, I'm telling you all these tricks and tips is that I practice these things as a student, and I feel like I've been managing my online courses pretty well on top of my full-time job. So if I can do it, I'm sure you can do it. You're better than me, you are smarter than me, you are a next generation star. So trust me in this case. So if you want to read more about today's topic, there is a link down below in the description box. It actually takes you to a blog post that I wrote in related to today's content here. So feel free to check it out, leave comment, follow up, or ask me anything in that case. Okay, I am here available for you as a consultant in a way. So that is the end of today's video, and if you like my content, give me a thumbs up, and also check out my other videos, and I update every Sunday and Tuesday 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Alright, so and that is the end, and thank you for watching my video, and I will see you on Sunday. Bye.